Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, $ Deem by any means. There go the PayPal at Deem by any means. You already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much appreciated. Hey y'all, I found that my new unfavorite person in boxing. Somebody who destroying his son's career before it even gets started. Let's talk about it. Floyd Schofield is a fool, you know what, Earthman. Floyd Schofield Sr. is a fool, you know what, Earthman. When Billhaney was talking about Earthmen, that's who he was talking. Where do I start, y'all? First of all, Mr. Floyd Schofield Sr. talking about his son will be the greatest of all time. Need I say more about why he's a fool Earthman? Why he's a fool Earthman? Kid Austin ain't even the best in the division. Kid Austin is not better than Abdullah Mason. How can you sit up there and say he's going to be the best ever? The disrespect to Muhammad Ali, the disrespect to Floyd Mayweather Jr., the disrespect to Manny Pacquiao, the disrespect to Sugar Ray, I mean, just so many before him. I don't even. What has your son done, sir? He got 17 fights. Lomachenko was fighting for a title in his fourth fight. What has your son done? He got 17 fights and I couldn't even tell you who he fought. But he gonna be the greatest of all time? Yo, don't Frank Martin only got like 19 fights or 20 fights? Frank Martin resume in 20 and 17, 18 fights is better than your son's. So how dare you talk down to Frank Martin? How dare you talk down to Pitbull Cruz? You better hope you get to Pitbull Cruz level. But the thing I like about this, y'all, is that Kid Austin is in the rankings. He can't duck the smoke. Hey, Floyd, didn't your son duck a fight with Shakur Stevenson? Didn't you say that your son not ready to fight a Shakur Stevenson? So what are you talking about, sir? The greatest of all time, Kid Austin. Bro, we don't even talk about Kid Austin, bro. You was even pissing to piss off Mill City Boxing, to have Mill City Boxing pressing the issue against you. You know you being an Earthman. You know you being an Earthman when you got Mill City, but you was just up there saying buffoonery. Y'all, this man said it's easy to beat Tank. Billhaney wouldn't say that. If you ask Billhaney about Kid Austin versus gervontadavis, he'll tell you that Senior is the Earthman. What? What did my ears just see? What he was doing to Keyshawn Davis show, I ain't think it got no worse than that. Oh, but it gets worse. He's literally delusional. We talk about Ryan Garcia. Y'all, I promise you, if you watch this interview that Mill City just dropped, Ryan ain't said half the crazy stuff that Floyd Schofield Sr. did. Kid Austin, get away from your pops, man. Kid Austin, you gonna get beat and your pop, you gonna get beat and turned into a meme because of your pops, dog. You gonna get beat and turned into a meme because of your pops, dog. Because I like what I see from you, Kid Austin, but you got a lot of work to do, bro, for your dad to even be talking this crazy. You're not even as polished as Abdullah Mason or Keyshawn Davis. You can't beat a Keyshawn Davis right now at all. You can't beat an Abdullah Mason, but he gonna be the greatest of all time. Stop it. You worried about Tank. You need to be worried about Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason, people a little closer around to his age. Yes, absolutely. Y'all, this man said, oh yeah, y'all, he said that Kid Austin would knock out Tank easily. Tank don't go to the body. Don't nobody Tank. This man said, y'all, that Kid Austin, a knockout Tank, a guy that ain't never been knocked out, ain't took a loss, nothing. he'll knock him out easily. And I'm wrong for making this video because he said that. I'm wrong for addressing these Earthmen. Not at all. I'm sorry. I felt my new unfavorite fighter is Kidaustin. I can't even root for you now, Kidaustin, if I wanted to, bro. Because unlike Devin, you are a grown man. Unlike Devin Haney, you are grown. When Bill started to do this, he wasn't grown yet. But unlike you, you are grown. And you got your dad running your social medias. I see why. He want to be the star. This man, I ain't never seen nobody try. This is the Kobe Bryant of Billhaney. Floyd Schofield Sr. is the Kobe Bryant to MJ to Billhaney. 40 mil bill, what they call him. This the real $4 bill. I never disrespect Billhaney no more about this. These Earthmen. Hey, Kidaustin, bro, you're not even where Devin Haney is, sir. At least Devin was in contention and was talking. Devin wasn't talking like this when he was on the up and coming. His dad wasn't either. They ain't start talking like this till they arrive. Hey, Mr. Schofield, can you let your son arrive first? Because you talking about where your son is past people in their career. Abdullah Mason is past your son now. Ain't nobody talking about Kidaustin, but they is talking about Abdullah Mason. Well, I guess I'm talking about Kidaustin because of senior, not junior. Ooh, let that sit in your soul. I guess I'm talking about Kidaustin because of senior, not junior. And then the biggest narrative. Gervontadavis ain't fight nobody. Bro, who has your son fought? You talking about Gervontadavis fighting cab drivers. Your son got 17 fights and that's for all cab drivers. That's how delusional this man is. He's trying to downplay Jose Pedraza and Pitbull Cruz when your son hasn't fought nobody close to him. Your son hasn't fought nobody close to Frank Martin. What are you talking about? This is like, I've never seen this amount of delusion because at least with Billhaney, Devin was reaching the apex. Devin was in talks. Devin was in contention. Kidaustin ain't did nothing. How you going to talk about somebody starting their career off fighting cab drivers when you start your career off fighting cab drivers? Are you insane? You talking about Frank Martin. Frank Martin in 17 fights had a better resume than your son. Michelle Rivera is better than everybody on your son's resume. I think that was Frank Martin's 17th fight. Is this man insane? Sir, your son is not even a top prospect in boxing. It's the other guy in his division, Abdullah Mason. But you're about to be the greatest of all time. I don't think it's no Earthman on earth that thinks you can beat your son could beat Abdullah Mason. You worried about Tank. You need to be worried about Abdullah. Abdullah, please fight this man and beat the brakes off of him, please. Please, because you ducked Shakur already. You ducked Shakur already, and you running your mouth. And then y'all to disrespect, this man stood up there and said, Tank is on a decline. After what we saw from Frank Martin, Tank is on a decline because he get hit too much. He not as fast as he used to be. And the most disrespectful thing of all, that is just an absolute lie, y'all. Tank speech is slurred. Mr. Senior, you keep saying you've been following Tank his whole career and you've been watching him. It ain't nobody else been watching him. That's what you said. Hey, Earthman. Hey, phone home to all Earthmen. Earthman. Gervontadavis has always talked like that, sir. Actually, he has got better with his speech. Not worse, idiot. That's how I know you don't even know what you're talking about. Gervontadavis has gotten better with his speech. Hey, y'all, if I'm an Earthman, tell me I'm an Earthman. Go watch Gervontadavis' old interviews and go watch him now. Matter of fact, people have said Tank has talked more. He's more open now. He's always talked how he talked. If you mean not that not that put together, you know, not that educated, that's fine. But he's always spoke that way. Actually, he's gotten a lot better. Shout out to Gervonta Davis. And then, y'all, the most egregious thing, that was just a flat out lie. I don't think it's a Devin Haney fan. I don't think it's a Shakur Stevenson fan. I don't think it's a Lomachenko fan that's walking God's green earth. Shout out to all the Earthmen. I don't think it's one Earthman that actually thinks Gervonta Davis is ducking your son. Earthman. I don't think it's one person walking besides Floyd Schofield Sr. that actually thinks Gervonta Davis is ducking some goddamn kidaustin. Are you insane? Y'all, we talk about Ryan Garcia mental health. Somebody go check out Floyd Schofield Sr., please. Kidaustin, you might want to get your dad 302, my guy. Kidaustin, you might want to go talk to Papa. Papa need to go seek some help. Hey, y'all, I don't even think, go ask Shakur Stevenson that question. Do you think kidaustin? I would love to hear Shakur Stevenson response to this. I would love to hear Shakur Stevenson response to Shakur. Do you think that Gervonta Davis is ducking kidaustin? Earthman. This is insane, y'all. I've never, like, I told y'all in my last video, he a fake Billhaney, but I ain't know it was this bad because Mill just dropped the rest of this part of the interview. I did not know it was this bad, y'all. This is insane. He has already made me not a fan of kidaustin. I won't be rooting for kidaustin or none of that. I'm rooting for kidaustin to get his butt whooped. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of kidaustin now. I'm sorry. I can't do it. That's the person representing him. Can't do it. Sorry. Kidaustin, you lost a fan, and I ain't got nothing against you, player. I watched your last couple fights. I'm very impressed with your skill set. I ain't got nothing against you, player. But when you put people like that ahead of you, and I know that's your daddy, but everybody daddy don't move the same way. And unfortunately for you, you got to suffer the consequence of your dad being an Earthman. I'm sorry. He's a fool-ass Earthman. Gervonta Davis ducking kidaustin. That is hilarious. That might be the most delusional thing I've heard in boxing yet. Since I've been in the boxing spaces, that's probably the most delusional thing I've heard. I thought my man Boxing Hacker was bad. He ain't got nothing on Floyd Schofield Sr. That is the most delusional person in boxing. Absolutely, he's the most delusional person in boxing. He lied on Tank and said that Tank said he'd never get in a ring with kidaustin. You right, sir. He probably did say that. You know why he probably did say that? Because your son, I don't think I'll ever be good enough for that to be something to even talk about. Kidaustin. Could he fight Williams Zepeda so we can find out? I mean, they is in the same division. Fight Williams Zepeda first. And then they is on the same promotional company. Fight Williams Zepeda first, and then we can talk. Y'all know what this is. I could talk about this for another 20 minutes, but I'm not. Y'all know what this is. Deemed by any means. Shout out to all the Earthmen.